what we try to focus on is to remember that this isn't what she's not actually trying to do this. This is she in the way I see it, she kind of disappears when she goes into these episodes, and I think that that's a valid way to look at it, because she changes. Her eye contact, everything is in a different state. So we just think about it as if she disappears from us for a while, and these episodes just take time to roll out, or the cannabis fixes them, right? We can administer that, and then she's back to normal. And
if I remember correctly, that was 3 minutes that it took before.
About 5, from start to finish.
I think, well, that was a quick one. It depends. That was a moderate fit. Severe ones, it could be, she may need 5 minutes of rocking, where you saw at the beginning where she's covered with the blanket. That's a soothing behavior for her. She may need to do that for 5 minutes, and then she'll kind of come back and join the group. The party, or
We're unable to video her most severe aggressive outbursts, because it takes 3 people to work with her, to calm her down. Somebody has to go get medicines, somebody has to restrain, and somebody has to help the person restrain by cocooning her in a blanket and calming her, soothing her, saying things, talking softly.
Just to calm her down. Eric, people saw you pushing yourself to do all these exercises. You were kicking my tail in the boxing gym. I mean, I'm sitting here like, can I get some water, please? Can we pause and get a commercial break and then come back to boxing? And then after that, I don't know if people really got to see in the footage, but you have to get a massage and have to be stretched. Why go through all of that? Why not just cut your losses?
Just like Mark and Christy experienced with their daughter, the rehabilitation process for somebody with cerebral palsy starts at day 1. It's not something that I can ignore. It's not something that I can put off. So like you said, we did boxing that day. It was only an hour. You
kicked my tail.
You were a little gassed to the end. I was a little worried that we might need to get some CPR AED going on. But, I got training in that, so I got you.
You're certified.
I'm certified that I got you. But the thing that I want to stress the most is that an hour of time that it takes me to go to the gym or work out requires at least 3 hours of recovery.
Wow.
So I'm pushing myself to an absolute limit, because I know that immediately after that I'm going to rehabilitate and recover my body so that I can go and do it again the next day, or so that I can go train one of my Can-Fit warriors, so that I don't have to call them and tell them, today is not a good day for me, I can't make it, I can't get out of bed, or I'm having too many spasms, I can't walk today.
What are those days like for you when you can't get out of bed?
It's defeating to think that all of the time and effort and personal struggle that I put into it still is not enough to overcome what my body decides it's going to do. I can be as fit as I want, I can be as strong as I want, I can best my personal records in the gym, but ultimately if my body decides on that day that I'm not capable of doing those things, then I'm just not. And I have to mentally be strong enough to push past those days so that I can continue on. So when I'm older in my life and I have to be taken care of, that it's not as difficult for the caregiver that I might have.
So this is preparation for you?
Absolutely. Everything that I'm doing at this point is preparation for a life that I didn't know that I was going to be able to have. I didn't know that I was going to live past my 30s. It's not too common for people with cerebral palsy to live to an old age, just because it is something that is very hard and stressful on the body and mind.
But you're not going to stop?
I can't stop. Once I know that there are families like the Zartiers, patients out there like Kara, who don't have a voice, quite literally, it's therefore my responsibility to give her the voice, to give the experience that I've gathered to her family, to anybody else that has cerebral palsy, so that they can see that there is a choice to change their life, and that there are people out there that can help them do that.
Mark and Christy, is there a certain amount of empowerment seeing each other's stories?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story, and we appreciate all the work that you're doing to try to help change the laws too.